What's good everyone, welcome back. I've got another prediction video for you today. Seeing as I did so well in my Euros prediction video, I thought I'd do another one, and this time it's on the Premier League table. I'm going to try to predict it and give a bit of insight as to why I'm putting certain teams in the positions that I think they're going to finish. Guys, if you like the video, please go ahead and like the video. Also sub to the channel to show your support. As always, it goes a long way and it is much appreciated. Guys, please bear with me on my predictions. You might be thinking, why the hell has he predicted certain things? Let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm totally off with some teams? Or do you think I've got them spot on? Let's get right into it. Hope you enjoy. Can't wait for the first game today. Brentford versus Arsenal. Let's go. Alright then, let's go. So I'm using this table predictor. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video so you can do your predictions or whatever. I've had to rearrange this in alphabetical order. I don't know why it didn't start like that, but I've had to do that. Let's get cracking. So top of the table, I think it's going to be Man City. I think Man City are going to win it. They have other teams around them have bought in players and strengthened, but Man City have also gone and bought Grealish, and they probably will get Kane by the end of this transfer window. I can't see past them. I think it's going to be Man City. In second place, I think it's going to be Chelsea. Chelsea have just signed Romelu Lukaku today. They already did good last season. They won the Champions League. I think they're going to be really tight and close the gap on Man City. I think it's going to be really tight between them, but I do think Man City is going to win. Chelsea second. Now, third place, I think it's going to be United. United have obviously recruited well as well. They've got Sancho and Varane in. I think if they offload a few more players, they might buy someone else in the market. They finished second last season, third the season before that. I think it's going to be really close. I know it's a step back, and I am a United fan. It is a step back finishing third, but it's going to be so tight on points, and I just think Chelsea are going to nick it above them and City to win it. In fourth position, I think it's going to be Liverpool. Although they finished third last season and they did look decent towards the end of the season, they did have a little win streak. They just haven't recruited well enough in this window, this summer transfer window, for me to say that they've had any improvement. All the teams above them have recruited very heavily, and Liverpool really have not. So Liverpool to finish fourth. I do think that they have enough quality still to make the Champions League spots, but I don't really see any progression from them. In fifth place, I'm going for Leicester. Leicester every season seem to be first, second or third all the way to the end of the season, the very last game, and somehow they drop out of the Champions League spots. They do have a couple of key players back. Ricardo Pereira at right back. They've managed to keep Tielemans. I think there was some transfer speculation from Liverpool trying to get Tielemans, and so far they've managed to keep Maddison. I do think Maddison's going to come back with a bang. I don't think he was playing that much because of injury problems last season and he lacked minutes. So good old well-run Leicester to finish fifth. In sixth spot, let's see. I think if Kane, so I'm doing this prediction based on some transfers going through. I do think Man City will get their man. They will probably pump the bid up to about 150 and they will get Kane, and that leaves Spurs in a, how do you replace Harry Kane? You've got 150 million to spend. Levy is obviously paying off the stadium still. Are they going to splash out on a world-class striker? I don't know. Some could argue that Martinez from Inter Milan is world-class, but he isn't replacing Kane. I do think Arsenal are going to finish 6th. I'm leaving them there. Then I think it's going to be Spurs. Let's get Spurs there. So not only are Spurs going to be weakened by the Kane transfer, Arsenal have also got in Ben White. They've also got some other guy that I can't remember, some young guy in midfield. And Ben White coming to Arsenal really means that the defence is going to be tightened up. I think they were getting beat by the lower teams in the table and not competing in the top 6. They weren't really beating any of the top 6. With Ben White in defence, I do think they will cope better. You have to remember what Ben White has done for Brighton. He's pretty much a steal for Brighton, and Arsenal have gone and got their best defender. So Arsenal 6th, Tottenham 7th, 8th place. I'm gonna go with, you know what? This is a very bold shout. 8th place, I am going with Villa. Villa have lost their man Jack Grealish to Man City, but they've got Ings in, they've got Leon Bailey, and they've got Bundia from Norwich. In my opinion, that is actually a really good front three, and they were mid-table last season. I do think that they are going to do decent this season. It is an underdog prediction. I do think Villa are going to finish 8th. In 9th place, I'm going with Leeds. Leeds did well last season. Oh, in fact, hold on a minute. Where's West Ham? Oh, hold on a minute. Let's get West Ham up here. No, I'm changing my prediction. West Ham to finish above Aston Villa in 8th. West Ham had a cracker season last season. Really performed out of their skin. They were tipped to be relegated last season with all their management problems at the start of the season. What a job David Moyes has done. I do think they're going to finish 8th. Then I think it's going to be Villa. Then I think it's going to be Leeds in 10th place. Bielsa, what a manager he is. They've managed to keep all of their players more or less. I don't think anyone's left. Rafinha, Bamford, Dallas, all those type of players, they've all stayed. I do think Leeds will finish 10th. Moving on to the bottom half of the table, I think it's going to be Wolves in 11th spot. They have lost their manager to Spurs. They will have their striker Jimenez back after his fractured skull. I think it's going to take a toll on them. I think they'll need a season to adjust. I don't think they'll be in any relegation problems, but I don't think they'll be able to finish in the top half of the table just because they've lost their manager who done such a good job for them. I think in 12th place, it's going to be Everton. Everton, again, just like Wolves, have lost their manager Ancelotti, but they haven't lost a lot of their good players. They still do have Moise Kean, Richarlison, Iwobi. They've got Digne, who I love as a left back. They've got Keane, Yerry Mina. I do like their team. Unfortunately, they do leak goals left, right and centre. Sometimes they have scoring issues. I think they drew loads of blanks last season, 0-0s and 1-1s. I do think 12th spot suits Everton. In 13th place, let's see. You know what? I am going to go for Newcastle. I think Newcastle. Signing Willock from Arsenal is such a good signing. I'm not on about the player. The player is pretty good. He was chipping in loads of goals from midfield. Before Newcastle, who flirt with relegation every season, to sign an Arsenal player who is looking good, it's such a good signing. I'm going to have to go for Newcastle in 13th spot, 13th place. Then I'm going to have to go for Burnley. Burnley are just a solid team all round for the transfer budget that they have. What a job Sean Dyche does every single season. I just think that they're really reliable considering the team that they have. So I'm going to go for Burnley in 14th. You know what? I'm going to swap that around actually. I think Burnley will finish 13th and Newcastle in 14th. I just think they have a better all-round team. So 13th Burnley, 14th Newcastle. we are getting into the spots that flirt with relegation. I am going to have to put Brighton in 15th place. Although they have lost Ben White, they do have a decent team. I just don't think that they will go down. They managed to stay up every season. I do think they will clinch 15th. And with that being said, I'm going to have to go with Crystal Palace in 16th. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go with Crystal Palace in 15th. Although they have lost Roy Hodgson, who has retired, they actually have a better team than Brighton. So I am going with 15th place Crystal Palace, 16th place Brighton. In 17th place, I am going to go with Southampton. Although they have lost Ings, they do manage to stay up every single season. Don't know how they do it, but they manage to do it every single season. And then I do think the bottom three are going to be Brentford, Norwich and Watford. If I was to put them in order, I am going to say Brentford to finish in 18th. I do like their striker Tony, if that's how you say it. I can't really think of any of the players, but he does rack up a lot of goals. In 19th spot, I am going to have to go with Watford. I do think they have a better team than Norwich. Norwich, having lost their best player in Bundia, I just think they're going to come bottom of the table. They managed to do that year in, year out. When they get promoted, they always manage to go down as well. So guys, this is my prediction. What do you guys think? Do you think I've got it spot on? Do you think I'm way off with a couple of teams? Let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, it is harder to predict a league as opposed to a knockout tournament, so I don't really know how I'm going to do, but I do think I am fairly correct. Anyway guys, that's it for this prediction video. I will come back at the end of the season and evaluate my predictions. Catch you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Peace.